I just got done doing a SOMA breathwork meditation. Lately I've been exploring trauma and how trauma manifests within the body, and it led me to a SOMA breathwork meditation. And for me, I have a lot of trauma in my communication chakra, and that is manifested both audibly and through my posture. I've put a ton of effort into my posture, but you can see it's still quite poor. And I'm working on that daily. But working on releasing the trauma around my throat, and I thought I'd made great headway on it, but recently I was recording a podcast, and when I was editing it back, I didn't notice at the time, but I noticed in editing that I was having a really difficult time speaking. It was almost like listening to somebody else talk. And that made me come back and revisit this trauma that I am still dealing with. But I wanted to share the story of when I first noticed it or first understood that it was a problem. And it manifested itself with the inability of me being able to say my name audibly. And I think with my working history being self-employed for nearly 11 years, the opportunity to speak my name never really came up often. Most of my interactions with people were done digitally on the computer. So even for me to talk in a day is very rare, let alone to be in a situation where I needed to verbalize my name. What actually was happening was the only time that I was using my name was when I would go and get a coffee. And initially I noticed that the A in Adam wasn't audible. It would come out as like a puff, so to be Adam. What I was finding was I was being asked what, or sorry I didn't catch that. People calling me Dan or Edom or Adam. And then it got progressively worse. From there I started to get self-conscious about it. And the more I tried to project my name when I was saying it, the less it was audible. It would sink away or shy away. It got to the point where it was like a heavy breath coming out. It was very embarrassing and very strange. I would find myself driving in the car practicing saying my name. I am Adam. I am Adam. Even sometimes when I was alone, I would have difficulty saying my name. And my solution to that when ordering a coffee was to use a different name. The name I chose seemingly at random was Nathan. I could project it well, I could say it without problem. I had no emotional tie to the name Nathan. So I used that when I was ordering coffees from then on out. And sometimes I wonder if the lady at Wild Bean thought I was a bit crazy because one day I had one name and then the next day I had a different name. But I stuck with it and I rolled with it, knowing that that was a problem and realizing that me just trying to say my name over and over again was not solving the problem, and the realization that it was clearly a trauma or a deeper issue. The unique part of this story is during a beautiful guided meditation one day, I got to meet my higher self or my spirit guide or however it needs to be interpreted. I met somebody who came to introduce themselves to me as Nathan, and at the time, during the meditation, I didn't actually register the name at all. It was just such a magical experience. But on reflection afterwards, I saw the connection, the amazing connection of my higher self referring to himself as Nathan and me calling on the name Nathan when I was in trouble. What I came to learn from Nathan was that Adam didn't have any self-worth. I decided my self-worth or my value when I was 4 years old. Through a separate kinesiology session with a highly skilled man, I was able to meet with 4-year-old Adam and assist in healing him, which was truly amazing. And ever since that experience, I have had self-worth. I've been able to say my name, Adam, with conviction, with authority, with volume, circles me back to trauma and healing trauma. Trauma for me has shown up physically in so many ways. I have managed to address some of it, and there's some physical trauma in my body that I don't even know at this stage where it's come from. And that's where the SOMA breathing exercises are helping me. You've seen a little clip of me doing it this morning, and it's simply circular breathing with short stints of holding my breath and short stints of vibration through Om, or Omming, if Omming's a thing, I'm not sure. So the point of this video, I wanted to share this story so you would know you're not alone. You're not defined by the things that have happened to you. You can move beyond the box that other people have placed you in.